The following podcast has been rated Listener MA. It contains strong language, violence, adult situations, nudity. Listener discretion is advised.
In the walkway, a poop.
The womb nuke.
See a picture I do of me naked? I'll show you a picture of me naked, you'll love it.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Laughing on the Sidelines podcast. I'm your host. My name is Scotty Gurman, a.k.a. Scooter McFuckstick, and alongside me, ladies and gentlemen, I have the most popular guest. I can't even call him co-host anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, the 1984 Kingman County T-Ball Defensive Player of the Year award winner, Mr. Jeremy Joseph.
He's not lying about the guest part. I brought an overnight bag. I'm going to be staying maybe all week.
Maybe all week.
Yeah.
That's fine. You can do whatever you want. I actually have a bed in that room now.
Yeah, I'm sleeping with you.
We're
We're bunking together, yeah.
All right.
Oh, no. We're going to have a buffer between us. That's I'm not going to be gay about it, dude. Come on.
Thank
I'm not
God.
JP.
Yeah, I hear you. But no, I'm not. It's really nice to have Jeremy back. Hopefully, on an episode where the computer doesn't fuck up, or I fuck up. It's probably my fault, anyways.
100%.
It has to.
But let's blame the equipment.
100%, absolutely. But we have an excellent show for you guys today. We have, a lot of stuff. But before we get to that, guys, if this is the very first time you've ever listened to the Laughing on the Sidelines podcast, this is a comedy show where we like to make very inappropriate jokes and offend people who have thin skin. So if that's you, you're in the wrong place. Get the fuck out of here. Thank you and goodbye. We also use foul language, so get used to it. But yeah, we've got some hot topics. We've got overrated or underrated questions and preguntas. We did verify on last week's episode that is indeed Spanish for questions. Yeah. There's cuestiones and preguntas. Yeah.
What's the difference?
Not a fucking thing.
All right.
I have no idea. Maybe there is.
fair enough.
I don't fucking know. Maybe
Because I know, like in Japanese, okay, two of the few Japanese words, there's unchi and onko. They both mean shit. But one of them means like the actual shit that came out of your ass, and the other means like the verb of like shitting.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But my Japanese isn't good enough. I just use them interchangeably. Because I'll just say those words. And I can't make a sentence or anything.
Fuck no.
Why would I want to?
Nah, I don't know. But yeah, we've got overrated, underrated questions and preguntas, the draft. And as always, we like to end every show with a shitty situation that may or may not be sponsored by Lego.
Or an onko situation.
That's right. Yeah. Whatever it is. But anyways, we like to kick off every single show how we always do. We call it our week recap, which we talk about the stuff that's been going on with us for the last week or couple of weeks. For Jeremy, it's been like a month and a half. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to do that. And it's just me and Jeremy today, so I guess I'll go first because you are the more climactic person.
You're damn right.
You climax.
My climaxes are legendary.
I know, it's crazy. But no, I've had a very, very busy week. Work has been crazy, like to the point to where my feet started hurting, like because I was just running like crazy for 12 hours a day.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
God forbid you get sore clicking that mouse.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's nuts.
I don't remember the last time my fucking feet didn't hurt, Scotty.
Shut up. Well, I can tell you whenever you fucking blew out of this fucking shoe we got up here on the desk.
Right.
They were probably really comfortable then.
Well,
because you were so
I
fast.
didn't blow out of that one. It was the other one.
Oh, the other one. Gotcha.
And I kind of kept this a secret. The reason I did, because I kicked so much ass. That's how I did it.
Right.
If anybody really wants to know.
No. The only reason why I'm talking about work is because my coworkers actually let me off a little early today so me and you can do the podcast together earlier.
Well, that was nice of them.
Yeah, because, whenever Jeremy comes out to the new house, the new studio, it's like 45-minute drive. So
yeah, as opposed to the 43 that it was before.
Right, yeah. But yeah, thank you very much, Jeremy. As far as everything else, I've been not wanting to admit this, and I don't know if I have or not, but
You don't have to. You can just stop talking.
Good.
People have an asshole.
My girlfriend is a bowler, so she had a bowling tournament at.
Wow. It's like you're in a 12-step program. I know, Hi, my name's Scotty, and my girlfriend's a bowler.
Yeah, and so I did indeed for like the last 2 weeks. She bowls on like Sundays, and
On the Lord's Day?
on the Lord's Day.
That represents the rock that Jesus rolled out of the way.
Right.
Get out of the tomb. He worked on a Sunday.
Yeah, he did.
Broke his own rules.
That's true. But no, she bowls, and she had a bowling tournament over at the Bolero, which used to be North Rock Lanes, and it used to be AJ Sports Bar Grill was in that. You remember that?
Was Rock's Dugout in there?
Yep.
Sports memorabilia place?
Yeah. They have since eliminated AJ Sports Bar and Grill, and I walked in there for the very first time since they changed it. Holy shit! It looks bland. It was just kind of sad.
Oh, nobody wants a bland bowling alley.
Oh, nobody. Well, not the bowling alley itself. Bowling alley is a fucking bowling alley, just a bunch of lanes. You know, a whole bunch of them. But
they don't jazz it up.
No, but like they have a bar area. It's not called anything, and they have the same like, you know, paint and stuff like that, and they have like a Wichita State area, but it has like next to nothing on the. It just looks empty as fuck, and it's just sad. They even took down some TVs. They like took down like 5 TVs. I'm like, what the fuck is? I don't get it, but it was just sad.
How many TVs do you need?
I need to be able to watch probably 13, 14.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Baker's dozen.
13's bad number. That's unlucky. I'm gonna go.
Sure is.
I'm gonna go 14. All right. all those buildings that do not have a 13th
story
floor.
about that kind of. That'll be. I can put that into my week recap.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All those buildings that have more than 13 floors. They don't say they have a 13th floor, but hey, floor number 14. Guess what floor you're really on?
Right.
Yeah, exactly. That's the Mitch Hedberg joke of the day. So I did do that.
You delivered it just like him too.
Yeah, 100% bland and unimpressive. I did go to Chicken and Pickle for the first time in a while.
Yeah, What'd you get, chicken or pickle?
Actually, they had like a breakfast buffet thing. It was terrible.
Well, I mean, eggs are just future chickens.
They are. Yeah.
So,
yeah, no, it
did
wasn't.
you at least play pickleball?
No, I don't play pickleball. That's the.
I thought you loved pickleball.
No, that's the equivalent of bowling. No, there's a listener of the show named Keith who loves pickleball. Loves it. I went to Shields and saw that they had rackets for $300. Pickleball rackets, $300.
It, I believe, is the fastest growing sport in the United States right now.
Yes.
And I mean, I guess I get it. If people are doing something, they need to stay active and tennis is too much. Sure.
Yeah.
And joining a tennis club to regularly play tennis, that's like the equivalent of a country club. It's very expensive.
Oh yeah. Or you can just go to Chicken and Pickle and pay like $15 an hour. It's not bad. Yeah, it's fuck it.
I'm all for it. Get out and move.
Whatever you got to do. Lose the weight. But then the last thing I did for the very first time in a very long time is yes, my girlfriend has kids, and we actually had s'mores one night, which I know Derek loves s'mores. They're the bomb.
If I could have s'mores, I would eat s'mores for every meal.
Really?
I love them. God damn it, I love them. They got to be real s'mores, not like s'more flavored shit. Like Pop-Tarts makes a s'mores.
Yes, they do.
Pop-Tart. It's okay. But it's not s'mores.
Yes.
I don't care how high you get it. When you get a freshly melted fucking marshmallow on a Hershey bar, God damn it.
Yep.
I love it.
That's good. And so we had a really, fun night of watching the end of March Madness, the culmination of March Madness coming to an end, and then doing some s'mores out in the backyard. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, a lot of fun.
There's still a game tonight, right?
Yes, the national championship will be revealed. You guys will already know who the national championship or champion is by the time this episode releases. But yeah, man, it was just an all around good freaking week. It was fun. I had a really good time. And yeah, enjoyed myself. So, but other than that, man, that's pretty much it. How have you been?
Been all right. I've been all right. This Saturday, I'm very proud of myself. Finished my first 90-day cycle of DDP yoga.
Nice.
Yeah, they break it down into 90 days. I got through I had to start back over at the beginner level. And I'm down 46 pounds.
Jesus, you do kind of look a little thin.
Oh, I look fucking great. Let's remember who we're talking about, all right?
Mm-hmm.
But no, I found out something that I'm going at it a little more aggressively than I did the first time, but also of my blood pressure medications.
Oh.
One of them is a beta blocker, and a beta blocker, basically it blocks the adrenal receptors in your heart. So it's real fucking tough to get your heart rate up while you're on that. So I've weaned myself off of that and doing all right. And yeah, the weight's coming off a hell of a lot faster this time.
That's
so,
good.
Yeah, I mean, I this is what works for me. I am not recommending this that anybody else do that.
Yeah.
I mean, DDP yoga I would recommend for sure.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But check with your doctor before weaning yourself off of your medication. Is what I'm getting at there.
Hey,
Yeah,
actually, I don't mean to interrupt you, but while we're talking about the medical stuff, for the very first time in a very long time, I went and got like my pH levels tested.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to say anything to anybody because I was still waiting for the results the last time. But
You're about to brag about your fucking pH.
no.
You're acidic.
Prostate cancer runs in the men in my family. So they basically say, hey, when you're getting close to 40, it's always a really good idea to check early just to be safe. And I got that last week, and it was kind of cool because it was my girlfriend who was the one who actually like took my blood and like went and did the test and stuff. That was pretty neat.
Oh, so that wasn't the digital check. Okay.
No, they did not yet digital. The digital one.
That's what it's called, the digital.
No. Yeah, my girlfriend. No, I don't want her doing that either. That's great. But no, everything.
Fingers aren't big enough? Is that what it is?
No.
It's fist or nothing.
Oh shit! No, it's just that I everything came back fine. Like I was really shocked. Like the only thing, and I'm saying this because I know you're gonna fucking tee off on it. I figured I had like low T maybe. That's very common, especially in men as they get older and past their 40s and 50s and stuff like that.
But you are not.
But I'm not. However, I wanted to get that checked, and turns out testosterone totally fine.
Yeah, that's
estrogen high.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know what that means, but
I don't either.
Yeah.
Other than just confirms what we already all knew.
Yeah. I looked at her at the doctor and I was just like, so what does that mean? She's like, well, you can maybe be a little emotional at times. And I just, in my head, I just like, yep, just bringing shit up from 3 years ago.
You bitch. How dare you say I'm emotional?
It's not what you said. It's how you said
it. Yeah. It's your tone.
It's a tone. Am I a bad driver now? Am I an expert in washing dishes? What the fuck's the deal? No, apparently it does. It kind of can make you a little emotional. Like it may affect your sleep patterns, but they prescribed me like not blockers, but it kind of helps with blocking estrogen. That way it kind of levels everything out, and I'm just scared of taking it, and so I haven't. Yeah. I've heard mixed reviews on taking hormones, and so like some people like it. They say like immediately after they start taking hormones, they like it becomes a weird deal. So
yeah. Well,
I haven't.
That's a big thing with anabolic steroids. Your testosterone level goes way up, so to compensate, your body produces more estrogen. And then when they come off the steroids, the testosterone level goes down, but the estrogen level stays way up. And a lot of times those guys will grow tits. That was
that makes sense now.
Meatloaf's character on Fight Club.
Oh yeah,
that's
funny.
The dude with tits. That was his deal.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Anyways, they're a fun fact about me, but there you go. But yeah, my the prostate health good.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks,
Can we
man.
get back to me now? Jesus Christ, bragging about his fucking
But
prostate.
my prostate's excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good for you.
Thanks.
I'm glad to hear that.
Thanks, buddy.
So yeah, along with the DDP yoga, I've also been like, I do that 4 days a week, and I sprinkle in twice a week on the elliptical.
Yay, good.
And I started off at 2 miles, and every week I would add on another quarter of a mile because it like keeps track of a little deal on there, like a lap. And when I got to 3 miles, that next week I had to skip to 3.5 instead of 3 1/4 because that would be 13 laps, and my brain would not allow me to do that.
Triskaidekaphobia is what that called. Yeah.
And
The fear
I
of
don't
Triscuits.
have it. I just it's bad juju that I don't want. I got to the end of the 13th lap and I'm like, I can go another.
Yeah,
And
100%.
so now I'm up to 4.
That's
But,
good.
yeah, it's
Dude, that's really awesome. I'm pumped for you.
I'm looking forward to
Are
it.
you, are you
And-
eating better too? Like your
Oh yeah,
diet and stuff?
I have cut out carbs again, and I even went through Easter. Without, I
whoa.
didn't break my diet for Easter.
Good for
I'm
you.
just having good success. I feel good, and so I just didn't want to break it.
No, that's good. That's great.
Yeah. What else was I going to say? But yeah, my main motivation for this is going to be I'm going to have a grandkid to play with.
I know. Yeah.
And so, yeah, I really want to be able to do that. And we had the gender reveal.
Uh-oh. But are we keeping it quiet?
No.
Okay, cool.
Having a boy.
Nice.
Grandson.
That is great, man.
I honestly did not care.
I'm sure you did.
I'm just rooting for healthy.
Yep.
And God's somehow going to spite me that way. He's going to be born with 4 legs or some shit. I don't know.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I'm gonna have a grandson.
That's awesome. That's fantastic.
And went out to my folks' house for Easter yesterday and got to see a lot of family and had a really good time. My mom made my dad made this pork jerky that's really good shit just for me.
That's awesome.
I had ham and jerky and salad for dinner. that was my fucking Easter meal.
That's
And
great.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Sure. Is it though?
Yeah, I mean, no carbs, right? So,
Right.
So you're
There's
following your
probably
diet,
some, right?
Yeah, but you're eating healthy. I think that's awesome. And and then the
I
fact
don't know
that your dad,
that it's healthy. There's a lot of salt and all that,
eh,
but it has an anti-inflammatory effect on my joints. When I go back to eating carbs, it really fucking hurts.
yeah, dude.
Yeah. I don't know why in the hell I ever stopped doing this shit. This is exercise, and I hate to be this fucking guy, but exercise really is the key to mental health.
Yeah,
You feel so much better.
yeah. It's something along the same lines of sex. Like it has the same endorphins that are
Nothing
really
like that. I barely ejaculate when I'm exercising.
when you're running.
Yeah. It's gotten to the point where I'm so into it now that I get up now at 4 a.m. to walk the dog before work because I know it's going to start getting hot.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And I'm fine with it. My wife's actually started getting up with me too.
That's cool. That's
So, yeah.
awesome. Is she following the same like health plan? I mean, I don't expect
No,
her.
she's just. But if she can start walking, then she can start doing more shit.
Not only that, but you try to tell an Asian lady to stop eating carbs. I mean, rice noodles.
it's
No
just
way.
it's nothing but. She's never gonna
No,
cut that out.
no, absolutely
And
not.
she eats it right in front of me just to spite me.
That's great.
Seductively, really. She makes love to
I
noodles.
love
It's-
your wife. She's great. Oh man, that's good though.
Yeah, I'm really. I feel good about myself.
that's good. You should.
I don't feel good about you.
No, well, that's
I
fine.
feel terrible about you.
That's fine. You should. I'm a terrible person.
I'm really jealous of those fucking s'mores. I'll be honest.
You know what? It was such a good time with the s'mores, but it was in like
You're
a
not a
fire
sweets
pit.
guy though, right?
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm not a chocolate guy either.
Really?
I don't like chocolate. No.
Did you at least eat a s'more though?
No.
Oh.
No. I just liked. I liked watching the kids have a good time. It was a lot of fun.
The weather this weekend was
fantastic.
so fucking great.
It was perfect.
And I mean, that was perfect outside fire pit.
Yes.
Well, you got a fire pit?
No, the girlfriend did. She actually
Oh,
went
okay.
and got one specifically for this, and then went and got the shitty wood that pops.
Oh, yeah.
From Walmart, right? And we were all sitting
Like
close.
some hedge?
Yeah.
Oh God, that's great wood stove wood, but it's not.
she didn't know. But the thing was I was also wearing my favorite pajamas, and we were all kind of getting really close.
Yeah.
And sure as shit, like one big huge pop went all over my fucking favorite PJs, and so. Damn it, it got ruined. Like I had a hole like that big because it legitimately caught on fire.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there like patting it out. Oh man, that's okay. But I got new PJs today. They're not the same kind.
Congratulations!
Yeah.
Congratulations!
Pajama pants. Yay. But anyways, that's all I got.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you're feeling good about yourself.
I am.
And I'm pissed about my pajama pants.
Me
Well,
too.
Yeah. No, you're not. You love it whenever
I'm gonna be
mildly
so
disappointed.
angry about it. I'm gonna quit working out. I'm so distraught about it.
Just white people problems.
Yeah.
I ruined my favorite PJs.
So I had to buy new ones.
That art is good.
It's not like they're gone forever. They
I
just-
know.
You got new pajamas.
I know. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is this week's week recap. By the way, if you haven't already, do us a favor and like the podcast. Also, if you aren't already subscribed, please subscribe. We appreciate that. And then leave a comment, a nice one. Those of you who are being dicks, quit it. Actually, I know that there are certain people that don't like everybody who comes on the show. Just don't listen to that one that week. I like everybody that is so positive and nice, and that's something that I'm going to try to do for the rest of my life, is just to be a positive person, because I have gone through some shit. Now I'm going to be positive, Jeremy.
All right.
Not HIV positive, just positive.
I was going to ask.
No. JP just stuns me that he isn't, but he is a very negative person.
Incredibly, yes.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I don't think he could test positive for anything, even if he had all the diseases, which he probably does.
He probably does. But that's okay. Thank God he's not fucking anybody right now.
Thank God you got a text.
That's right, I did. Sorry. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, now we get to move on to hot topics. Hot topics. We've got a lot of stuff, and I got one thing in particular. I'm very excited for Jeremy to let me know what the fuck's going on. But we had the women's college national championship. Yay. Nobody cares. But UCLA beat the shit out of South Carolina, which was weird. Did you see the two coaches from UConn and South Carolina go after each other?
I did.
What the fuck was that about?
I can tell you. Remember how I've always said forming beliefs are stupid?
Yeah.
And people, when they're confronted with things that oppose their beliefs, they react fucking weird. Mm-hmm. Well, UConn hadn't lost a game all year, and I don't even know if they'd been in any close games. And so I think the coach believes they couldn't lose. And when he found himself toward the end of the game losing, seeing something that he believed to be impossible,
He threw a tantrum. Yeah.
He responded with anger.
I don't know the guy's name, but every single time I hear somebody that has met him or anything along the lines, they say he is a dick.
Oh, really?
He is a fucking dick.
Now,
yeah.
See, I had always heard he's such a nice guy, and this is so out of character for him.
Oh, man. No, I have always heard he was a prick.
But
anyway,
a lot of people are trying to assign, that he was trying to sabotage South Carolina by making this big media circus around it for their upcoming game. And it's like, I don't think he's diabolical.
No.
I mean, you got to really plan ahead and know how things are going to play out.
Yeah.
No, I think he's a sore loser who threw a tantrum.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Good for him. Because you know what? Nobody cares about women's basketball anyway. There was a few really, really awesome games to watch as of recently. The big one being the UConn buzzer beater was fucking amazing. Mm-hmm. But I really wish it was for any other team other than UConn.
Yes.
Just, God, I don't want them to win another national championship. Please, for the love of God, go Michigan.
I think Michigan's going to absolutely destroy them.
I so hope
I
so.
really thought Arizona was the best team going into
I.
the Final Four, and they got kicked.
Yeah, like the teams I really wanted to go to the national championship was Illinois, specifically only because that's Derek's favorite team, and I was rooting for Derek's favorite team. That was
I don't know that they've ever won one. Have they?
Oh, yes, they did. Carmelo Anthony, bro.
That was Syracuse.
Oh, that was Syracuse. Yeah, you're right. No,
Same colors.
Same colors. They're orange.
Sure.
But no, you're right.
In fact, that's their fucking team.
Yeah.
No, they were in the finals that year with Bruce Weber as their coach.
Playing
with Bill Self's players, and they lost to Arizona.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. No, you may be right. Maybe they haven't.
What did Arizona?
I don't know.
Who the fuck did they lose to? Kentucky, maybe.
I was going to say Kentucky, North Carolina. Take your pick. Duke. Yeah. I mean,
UCLA,
whoever. One of them. Yeah. But anyway, so the buzzer beater for UConn was an amazing play. It was an amazing game. It was awesome. Sorry.
All I had to do was dribble the fucking ball.
Hang on. I want to go turn the volume.
Was dribble.
Yep. And they didn't.
Nope.
But anyway. Sorry, I'm getting text messages and I always forget to turn the volume off. But
why are you so popular?
Because, believe it or not, I actually really am a very good-hearted, nice person, but it happens. But now we got Michigan versus UConn again. I really, really just want Michigan to win. And my two best friends are fucking UConn fans, and it drives me fucking nuts.
How?
Oh, God. Michi and AJ, I should say one of my best friends and his brother are diehard UConn fans. Spud is a Texas fan, so I know that. But Michi and AJ are fucking UConn fans, and then they're fucking Raider fans, and then which that doesn't make any fucking sense, to be honest with you.
They're in opposite parts of the country.
And then college football, they root for Miami, so it's like I don't get it.
See, and I don't care for that at all.
Yeah,
Pick a college.
yeah.
As long as you root for the same college in all sports,
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. But most likely they became college basketball fans when UConn was winning in the late 90s and early 2000s. And most likely that would be about the time that Miami was going through their dominance with college football. And so they just wanted to root. I see that a lot with people. They're like, in football, I like Florida State, and basketball, I like Duke. And it's like, so you just want to go with whoever was in the national championship game the years when you started watching.
Yeah. No, but so every single time that UConn wins a national championship, I always get a text message in the middle of the night from both of those fuckers, and they're just like, the con, motherfucker. And I'm just like, no, I'm out. So anyway, the last thing before we're going to get to what I really want Jeremy to talk about is obviously in baseball. Has started, and I'm very excited. Hey, St. Louis is 4-4. I'm shocked they've won 4 games. It's absolutely amazing. But the Angels played the Mariners last night for when we're recording this. And Joe Adell, the right fielder, robbed 3 home runs. And the Angels ended up beating the Mariners. I believe it was 1-0. Fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
What a fucking game. What a defensive performance by this dude. It's fucking fantastic.
The odds that there are 3 balls that are going out of the park to the same field that can still be caught.
By the same player.
Well, yeah, but I mean, even obviously that same player is going to be manning the field out there. But I mean, wall scrapers don't happen super often. I mean, they happen, but 3 in one game just to have the opportunity to be able to do it. And I mean, I've seen one really fucking odd thing, and oddly enough, it was with the Mariners as well against the Royals 2 years ago. Same fan caught a foul ball 2 in a row.
Nice.
Down the third base line, dude hit foul ball down the third base line to the same guy both times.
Solid.
Right, he didn't have to move. Went to the exact same place. I had never seen that before.
That's crazy.
But other than that, this is probably the most unlikely for that scenario to present itself, and the timing that you have to put in.
Yeah.
Because that ball's coming faster than most people think it is.
Oh, 100%, especially off a wood bat. Off a wood bat, it's different than an aluminum bat. But the other thing that a lot of people don't think about, like I played baseball my entire life practically into college, and I still play today. Like I still play competitive baseball. I have had the opportunity to rob a home run one time.
Yeah.
Once. And I missed that opportunity because I was too short and I couldn't get high enough. But the opportunity was there. Definitely it was there.
A lot of time, those major league fences are a lot of times 10 feet high.
Yeah, and it was out at West Urban, which they didn't have padding on the fence at the time, so you couldn't run up the fence to get up high. So you really couldn't.
Stick your cleats in, man.
I know.
Willie Mays Hayes style.
Yeah, I know. You really should have. But no, it's crazy that this dude like caught 3 of them. And there were like people that commenting on the videos of this dude catching these 3 amazing pitches, saying that they need to change the rule and that should have been ruled a home run. No, fuck you. No, this is probably one of the better plays in baseball that you can watch.
If a player can leap over the, when a ball's out of play, leap into the stands to catch that, and if they catch it, they're still out, then this definitely has to stand.
Absolutely.
As long as they weren't like on the fence or behind the fence when they caught it.
Yeah, and I know there's a weird rule. Like I know you have to reestablish yourself in play before you can throw the ball. I don't know what the result is if you don't.
Did he go over the fence on one? Okay.
Yeah, he flat out fucking did.
Wow.
He was standing on the other side of he was standing on the other side of the fence, and then he jumped over. He caught it, but I think it's one of the best plays to watch. I mean, obviously the diving stop up the middle by the shortstop's amazing. The backhand for a third baseman over like in foul territory and he throws him out at first.
Who are you talking to, dude? I'm Mr. Defense.
I know, right? I mean, yeah. But like, I mean, it's just the best shit in the world. And
I saved several home runs from second base.
I know, my favorite one is when the pitcher explodes a bird. That's my favorite one. But
sure,
other than that,
that's probably the single most unlikely play.
It's the craziest play
I
ever.
have said that if they played 1,000 games every day for 1,000 years, that scenario still won't ever happen again. And the fact that it happened to basically the hardest pitcher in the league at the time, the guy who threw the fucking hardest, to just explode the fucking bird. It wasn't some knuckleballer that hung there.
No.
That was a fucking fastball going right in.
Oh God, it was fan-fucking-tastic. Oh, it was beautiful.
Fuck that bird.
Fuck that bird. And I
was
think
quick.
The coolest thing is that if you haven't looked up Randy Johnson's like logo for his photography company that he has, by the way.
He had one.
Oh yeah. And it's fantastic. You wanna know why? Because it's a dead bird.
Okay.
That's fantastic. I love it. But anyway, what I really wanted to get to is the stuff that Jeremy knows better than anybody else, at least I know, that I'm close to, and that is space-related shit.
Yeah.
We had the Artemis.
Something happened?
Yeah, we had the Artemis launch.
Oh yeah.
Which I don't know what the fuck we're doing. I don't care because I didn't want anybody else to tell me other than Jeremy because I trust Jeremy and don't trust anybody else. Go. What the fuck are we doing?
We are. NASA is sending 4 astronauts currently. Mm-hmm. They should be just about
behind the moon.
They're behind it now?
Behind
okay.
it now.
I actually haven't looked it up today where they're at. So they're behind the moon. So, okay, when you leave Earth, you're in orbit. You're going 17,500 miles an hour around Earth. When you get to the backside, you have to hit the fucking jets again and speed up to about 26,000 miles an hour. And you make this big wide circle and you go around. And as long as you don't, you'll come back in this big egg-shaped elliptical orbit. But when they get to the end of their orbit, the moon is coming right there and its gravity grabs a hold and it starts going around that. If you don't hit the brakes when you get to the moon, you will do a figure 8 and just come back around and come back to the Earth. And that's what they're doing this time. They're going to swing out further behind the moon than anybody has ever gone before. Apollo 13 held the record for a long time. And so by now, if they're on the backside of the moon, that would be their furthest point away from Earth. So they are now the furthest people to have ever been away from Earth. But now they're going to be headed back because they're not stopping at the moon.
Right.
They're just going to come back, but they're doing flybys and taking pictures for future landing sites and all that shit. I have a love-hate relationship with this Artemis program. I love it. I really do. I am stoked about any time that they do space exploration of any kind.
Yeah.
This is the
it's
way.
Your favorite.
But the political bullshit that has gone on with this.
Yeah.
This should have happened 15 years ago. What happens is when they, after Apollo, they drastically cut NASA's budget.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it went from being about 4.5% of the federal budget at one point to now it's about 4% of 1% of the federal budget. It's next to nothing. And so they couldn't innovate a new ship.
Right.
Or a new rocket. This thing is made out of recycled space shuttle parts, essentially. The boosters, all 4 of the liquid propelled rockets that have been on space shuttles in space before.
What?
They're refurbished, yeah.
Why aren't they doing the SpaceX thing?
SpaceX will pass them up, I think.
Yeah.
Before they actually land somebody.
But why aren't they using the technology that SpaceX has developed, especially for landing and all that other stuff, and then conserving these
because it's the government.
Oh.
And they do things
inefficiently?
Yes.
Oh, no way.
Currently, it's the only man-rated rocket right now that can get people to the moon.
Wow.
SpaceX has that big Starship.
Yeah.
That's
pointy.
Yes.
You know why it's pointy?
Because he wanted it to be. Somebody said you should make it look like some
Austin Powers movie.
Is that what it was? Yeah. And Yeah.
And Rogan goes, well, does it make it a little bit more aerodynamic? And Elon's like, no, it actually makes it worse, but whatever. I wanted it to be pointy.
But basically what happens was this rocket was designed 20 years ago.
Okay.
And that takes a long time to build the facilities and everything and all the infrastructure that it takes to build something like this and to develop it. And all that funding is approved by a congressional committee. And in the time that it takes them to start working on it, new Congress people get elected in with their own agendas, and they shut shit down because they want to make jobs in their state. So they want to move shit from their state to
that makes sense.
And so it's just been this fucking rigmarole. And so this thing, the technology on this thing is so far outdated already.
I'm sure.
Because because technology moves so fast in real life, when you design something like this, at some point you have to put a technology freeze in place. Like, we can't put anything on this designed after this point because it won't be compatible.
Okay, that
with
makes
the
sense.
equipment that we have.
Yeah.
So this shit is already 15 to 20 years old.
God.
And so it's outdated, which is why I'm so stoked about the privatization stuff. Because he doesn't need the government's money or any of these companies, they don't need the government's money to build new shit. They can just build it on their own dime. And then when the government wants to do a mission, they can just say, hey, can we rent one of your rockets? And they can just do it. It doesn't take years and years and acts of Congress to get shit done.
Yeah.
And the only reason they're doing it is because China's threatening to put people up there.
To put people on the moon?
Yeah.
Why? We've already been there. Well,
we have.
Everybody who actually has a brain knows that we've been up there.
They should, yes.
Yeah. I still have people.
Well, actually, no, that even if people don't think they do, it doesn't change the fact, yeah, they have. Facts are facts, whether you want to believe in them or not. And so, yeah, it's really, that's what it took, another mini space race for them to get off their ass and make this actually happen.
I've watched an interview of the new head of NASA. He seems like he's a pretty cool dude.
Yeah, he's an actual engineer.
Yeah. You should
And-
see his airplane hangar and what jets he has in it.
I'm sure they're nice.
They are very nice.
But it's nice to get somebody who's actually focused on the goal rather than playing politics.
No, I get it. I'm with you. I
Yeah.
agree. I think it's fantastic.
I think that space exploration, it creates problems that need to be solved in order to make it happen. And it creates technological advancements without having to build weapons. And I would much rather see that than spend more money on another fucking aircraft carrier. 'Cause we got a lot of that. I would much rather they took the money for a new aircraft carrier and spent it on taking care of our service people after they fucked them up, send them over to war, and
I agree.
take care of their families.
I agree.
Just shit like that. But that doesn't stimulate the economy.
No.
So yeah, while I love that they're doing this, I wish they would have done it when they promised they were going to.
Yeah, no. I hear you. But that's that's the government, buddy.
It
is what it is.
Why they're doing it? Because they do need to keep showing the world that we are still the top in technological advancement.
We are king shit of fuck mountain. That's right.
But like that Starship that Elon Musk, people keep shitting on that because it keeps blowing up. People don't know what the fuck they're talking about. One, he's doing some of that on purpose. It's an entirely new kind of rocket. He's got to push the limits to find out just
When it'll fail.
Yeah. And so some of that is being done on purpose.
He's doing it on purpose so we don't have a Challenger situation again.
Well, they're just to get man rating, but it's running on liquid methane instead of
Meth. Nice.
Right, yeah. Everything else prior to this is either run on liquid kerosene. All kerosene is really highly refined kerosene, what they call Kerolox, which is kerosene and liquid oxygen, or Hydrolox, which is liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen.
Yeah.
Methane is an entirely new thing. This thing has 33 fucking engines on it. Okay, so for over 50 years...
The SpaceX rocket has 33
engines on it.
Thank you. I just want to make sure we're not talking about Artemis. We're talking about SpaceX.
Artemis had 4.
Yeah.
Four liquid propelled and 2 solid rocket boosters. For over 50 years, the Saturn V stood as the most powerful liquid propelled rocket to ever launch at 7.5 million pounds of thrust. This SLS at launch puts out 8.8 million pounds of thrust. but they have to eject those boosters, and so then it's just got those 4 small engines, so it can't put as heavy a payload into orbit. This SpaceX Starship puts out 17.4 million pounds of thrust, damn near double.
Get fucked.
Damn near double. And the fucker is going to be completely reusable. It can come back to the fucking launch pad and they can catch it and basically give it a once over, fill the fucking thing back up, put another payload on it, and send it again. So, I mean, it's unlike anything that's ever been launched. It's so much more advanced. And the thing that they're sending up, it's basically a fucking Winnebago, the payload. So
It's in Spaceballs.
if they ever want to take that to the moon, they're going to have to put it in orbit, then send another one up to refuel it. And probably will take several of those to get it enough fuel because it's a big fucking massive payload.
Isn't that what they did? Didn't they have to refuel at the space station at one point? Or did they
Who?
not?
Artemis?
No, not Artemis. Well, just any of the Saturn V missiles, the Saturn V rockets. Didn't they have to?
No, there was no
refuel?
space station at the time.
There wasn't. Okay, I didn't know. It was a dumb question.
No, it's not. It's so it basically got its whole payload into orbit and kept that top stage on, and that's what burned when it was on the back side.
I got you.
And that top stage is also tucked up in there as where the lunar lander was. So once they got headed toward the moon, then the service module unhooked, turned around, came and docked with the lunar module, pulled it out, and then went a little bit faster backwards most of the way to the moon. And a lot of people don't realize this, but that other stage kept following it. I mean, it got way behind them, but it wound up coming and crashing into the moon then.
Oh, wow.
After that, yeah. So
The question I heard whenever we were talking about this, I was like, dude, we've already been there. We know what we're doing. And one of the people I work with was just like, oh yeah, who was on the moon watching that lunar landing freaking go up into space or whatever?
That was Apollo 17. So that was a camera that was mounted on the lunar rover. 15, 16, and 17 had lunar rovers. And that camera was always controlled from mission control. It's 3 seconds behind. There was one guy who was put in charge of timing that countdown, and he fucked up on the first 2. But on that third one, on Apollo 17, he got it right. It's parked way the fuck back, so he get a good wide angle. And he, when they got to 3, he had to push the pan up button, and he caught it perfect.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good deal. There you go. There's your answer to your
And if he
stupid-ass
didn't get it
question.
right, oh well. I mean,
who cares?
we got great footage, and there's just something too that's magical about that old footage because it was on film.
Yeah.
Whereas this, while it's crystal clear digital stuff, it looks too real. It doesn't look cinematic.
Oh shit. Yeah. You freaking hit a memory in there.
Okay.
So that's Artemis. Go check it out.
Yeah.
It's really cool what they're doing.
Is.
But look into that stuff. I totally
Put a
forgot.
Canadian up there.
Hey, that's all right. They
Just one.
one,
Yeah.
but the rest
And
are
there's-
Americans, right?
Yeah, one of them's black. First,
That's awesome.
First black American to go to the moon.
Hey, that's great. Or orbit around it, at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you're still traveling to the moon.
Sure. I'm gonna sneeze probably, but
Great.
the other thing that I saw, I watched. I don't know if I've told everybody this. I have my obsessions. I'm obsessed with North Korea. Another thing I'm really obsessed with is Pripyat. And
Of course,
Chernobyl.
sure. I love it.
Oh fuck!
It's so creepy, and it's just so frozen in time.
I know, it's great.
I love a big abandoned structures
Yes.
where they just had to leave suddenly, and they left everything intact.
Yes.
And I hate the fact that after HBO did that Chernobyl, now all these fucking influencers are going and fucking the place up.
I
God,
don't,
that pisses me
well,
off.
I don't. This guy's not going and fucking it up,
Right.
He's just going and he's videoing his like tours because they have tours that they give you in Pripyat,
it's-
right? And you
it's
have
not
to,
the danger zone that people think it is.
no. Pripyat definitely is. I mean, it has alarms that'll go off whenever you get
you don't
radiation.
want to fuck around there.
No,
But-
you can't. Like, you don't want to lay down on the ground
No.
for long periods of time. You will die. But he got a tour of Reactor 3, and I haven't finished it yet. But
Who is
he's
this
going
guy?
to
Is it
Reactor
Kyle Hill?
4. I don't know what his name is, but
Does he look like Thor? Real long hair,
He might.
Because he.
He just broke his leg whenever he went to Chernobyl and Pripyat.
I don't know then.
Man, oh man, it's so wild because he goes into reactor 3 and you can actually like go into reactor 3, like where the freaking rods are and all that other shit, and you can fucking stand on them. And
Right.
it's really fucking crazy cool.
That thing on the floor with all the squares.
Those are rods.
Well, yeah, that's the lid of the reactor. That thing was blown in the air on reactor 4 for 10 seconds. That thing is 40 tons, I believe.
Something like that, yeah.
Think about how long 10 seconds. That's way longer than an NFL punt.
Yeah.
Like twice as long.
Yeah.
40 fucking tons. From the pressure of steam.
Steam. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's how the meltdown occurred, was because it just got so, wasn't it because it got so hot that it ended up melting those fucking rods?
Yes.
Because it got so fucking hot, and then the steam built up from all of that water basically being, and then it just pressurized that entire area, and that's what blew that motherfucker up.
And that steam, well, it was just such a sudden, immediate, it was full of water that just suddenly turned into steam, and part of that separates the hydrogen and oxygen, so the fucking the hydrogen blew.
Yep.
And but yeah, just the fucking amazing power, and that it's a substance they call corium.
That's right, corium.
Yeah, that's when the rods melt, and then they melt through the concrete and mix with the concrete and the infrastructure and shit, and they just make a big blob that just keeps melting down through the fucking building.
That's why I call the meltdown.
5 times on accident.
Yeah, and one is the elephant's foot. I know.
Yeah, that's the biggest. There's several of those types, but that's the largest one at Chernobyl. It was created in the reactor, but it was completely contained at 3 Mile Island, and then 3 times at Fukushima, because 3 reactors.
Yeah, and Fukushima was a whole big deal because it took 2 acts of God in order for it to actually have a meltdown,
and
it had
have still been prevented and was contained very, very well.
Well, right,
yeah,
it was a fucking huge ass earthquake. And then in the ocean, and then a fucking tsunami in order for it to melt down. Nuclear fucking power is fucking safe as shit.
And it's still, this guy I want to recommend to you, his name is Kyle Hill.
Okay.
He's a science educator, but huge advocate for nuclear power.
Yes.
And he's been to Chernobyl, he's taken tours. He does this great, but so when people had to evacuate, they couldn't take their pets with them.
Yes.
And a lot of those pets had to be put down, but some of them they didn't get all of them. Those dogs have gone on to breed and thrive, and now have made an entirely new species of dogs that are that are unique only to that area. They call it the dogs of Chernobyl, and they come. Unfortunately, they don't have very long lifespans because there's just not enough food and stuff.
That makes sense.
Around, but they will breed out of control. So they have people who come in and they will, fix some of them.
Oh, okay.
The ones they can get.
I thought you were going to say shoot them.
No.
No.
They found one that was blue. It turns out he just got into a porta potty.
That's great.
Yeah. But they're wild animals, but still friendly enough. Like they're used to people enough. They'll come up and take food from you and let you pet
awesome.
them. Yeah, they're very cool. But Kyle Hill does a big thing about that. I highly
really
recommend that dude.
But
he's got really long, gaudy hair, and he looks like
this guy
Thor.
This guy had short hair, if I remember correctly. But the reason why it reminded me whenever you said the film was that picture of the elephant's foot where and the radiation fucked with the film so bad. Like I don't think a whole bunch of people understand like how much radiation that thing had. If I remember correctly, was it the radiation that took out the helicopter? Not an explosion.
No, it hit a cable.
That's right. It hit a cable. That's right. Okay. But yeah, there is a picture of, if you haven't seen it, look it up. It's called The Elephant's Foot. And it was not long after the meltdown happened. And there is a guy, a scientist or something, that is actually close enough to this elephant's foot. And somebody is like taking a picture. As far as I know, that guy died like 10 days later.
No, that guy's still alive.
That guy's the one that's still alive. Whoever took the photo or somebody that was in
there's so many legends about like those divers that had to go in and shut
all
those
guys
lived. Those guys lived. I think one of them's dead now.
But he died of like
natural causes later on.
Yeah.
With North Korea, something I would highly recommend to you. There's a show called Dark Side of the Ring. It's about fucked up things that have happened in wrestling, and boy, there's no shortage of it. But in 1996, I believe it was, WCW took some of their wrestlers to go put on a show in North Korea.
Oh, fuck.
And it was the most awful fucking thing that any of them have ever been a part of. And it's still to this day the largest attended wrestling event ever. Is like 160,000 people, because they were not given the choice of whether or not to come. They had to, and nobody there knew anything about wrestling or why any of it was happening. So they were wrestling in dead silence.
Oh, God.
The whole fucking time. But just, there's a number of just fucked up things that happened to these guys,
man.
and the ways that they were being controlled the whole time they were there.
Oh, yeah.
They thought they were going on this cool, like, goodwill trip. And no. It was,
communism sucks.
I think 8 wrestlers total went.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, it was.
No, it makes perfect sense.
It's a good watch. You should check it out.
Oh, yeah. Communism caused the meltdown in Chernobyl. Communism is in North Korea as well. Yeah, fucking it. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is hot topics.
Hot topics.
Now, let's move on to the fun parts of the show.
Right on.
Hey, for what it's worth, at least this show has been educational to some
Sure,
folks.
it has.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But anyways, not hot. That was hot topics. Now we can move on to overrated or underrated. This is whenever you guys get to suggest certain things on the show. We had quite a few people send in some really good ones. I kept some of the ones I did not use for next week because some of them were really good. But this is also the Easter episode.
Yeah.
He has risen. He has risen indeed.
Is
risen.
I've never understood that terminology, but whatever.
Yeah, whatever. But anyways, yeah, so we had quite a few Easter-related overrated and questions as well. First one comes in from Short Stack Good Night. Thank you for all of you guys, by the way, who participated in Monday, Friday. I put out a post every Friday and let you suggest if we like it, we'll put you on the show and give you a shout out.
Some of you, anyway.
Some of you.
Yeah.
Yep. Short Stack got a whole bunch this week.
Did he?
He sure did.
Thank God for that guy.
No guy. Yeah. No kidding. But Short Stack Good Night wanted to know, overrated or underrated going to church on Easter Sunday?
They all look like they were having a good time. I haven't been to church on growing up Catholic. I mean, we still went the night before.
I thought you were just Protestant.
Oh no. That's why I'm not Catholic anymore.
Yeah, that's for sure.
That's no, it's fine. We always still went on Saturday night.
Yeah,
The night before. So
I would much rather go on at the night service. I like going to the night service. I haven't gone in many years.
we always take sparklers.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Show them the modern magic.
Yeah.
Just make it all nice and cool. I haven't been. My mom worked for the church, so I was required at one point in time to go to every single service that we had, and I haven't gone in many years. But I haven't found a church that I like, and I've said it many times. I don't like non-denominational Christian churches because it's always like a fucking rock concert, and it drives me crazy. But I did, however, find a Lutheran church that I think I would like. It's more old-fashioned. They sing hymns out of the hymnal and all that stuff. And so
Lutheran is just Catholic light.
Exactly. That's why I want to go.
Yeah.
And so that's where I think I go. But yeah, I would say it's underrated. I like the Christmas service. I like the Easter service.
Yeah.
I like all that shit. It's fun. But I ain't giving anything up for Lent. Fuck you. That's how I feel.
All right. Fair enough.
Did you give up anything for Lent?
No.
Yes,
Scotty, I don't
did.
observe.
You gave up pussy.
I mean, carbs.
Oh, yeah. Carbs. That's right. Carbs and pussy.
Yeah.
All right. Next one also comes in from Short Stack. He wants to know, overrated or underrated Easter egg hunts?
Seriously? How the fuck would I know? I mean,
You don't
honestly,
remember? As a kid?
as a kid?
Yeah, sure, as a kid. Or as an adult. I think there is fun parts of both of this situation.
They used to actually piss me off because we would get there like 10 minutes early.
Sure.
And I would spot them out in the grass and I would have mine picked out. I want that one and that one.
Yeah.
And some dick would always get there first. Son of a bitch. And of course, that would be something like fucking Snickers or something.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm getting candy corn.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, anything like that when you're a kid.
Sure.
It's great.
It's fantastic.
It's even better when you're an adult because now I can outrun them little shit.
Yeah.
I can just take their stuff. I don't even actually have to hunt. Now I Easter egg hunt with a gun.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I big game Easter egg hunt.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good shit.
I just want a trophy to hang on the wall.
Yeah, I get it. I also did like Easter egg hunts whenever I was a kid, and yes, you were exactly right. They would just fucking lay them in the grass, which I thought was stupid.
Yeah.
But as an adult now, and now I get to hang out with younger people, living children, and I like hiding those sons of bitches in really, really hard spots.
Yeah.
I like to do this to adults. Whenever I go visit somebody's house and they're out of town, I like putting googly eyes in strange places throughout the house to where maybe like years later they go, what the fuck are these eyes doing on this? And I kid you not, I did that to my brother, and there are googly eyes on a statue that's very high up, and they still haven't found it. And it
Nice.
is still there.
I
like this shit.
I'm gonna say this was 6 months ago. My wife said, "Hey, Saturday night we're getting together with so and so. We're going out for dinner, whatever." And I was like, "Well, I had planned an Easter egg hunt, but I guess I'm gonna have to cancel it." And then this year, Mulvane, which isn't very far from me, they have an adult Easter egg hunt.
Oh,
And so I
perfect.
sent her the link, and she's like, "Are you wanting to do this?" Like I didn't get to do the first one. We didn't.
No.
But next year.
Yeah? Is that the casino?
Huh?
Is that the casino?
I don't think so.
I mean,
think
you say Mulvane, that's all that's
the town
there.
of Mulvane.
I know, but that's all
Right.
that's there.
It's not even there. It's
Just outside
of Mulvane,
like
about
right off the
5
highway.
miles.
Yeah, no joke. Next one comes in from Shane Vandal. He wants to know overrated or underrated Easter Bunny role play.
Well,
They're gay people that do this. They're called furries, and that's
I
weird.
don't think they have to be gay. I think they just got to be weird. And I don't know that it's even necessarily a sexual thing. I think they
No.
just like to pretend that they are these animals.
Yeah,
Um,
which I think's weird.
I'm into any kind of rodent role play, really. Be it a rabbit or
Mouse.
rat.
Yeah.
Even a capybara.
Ah, great. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's great.
I haven't done capybara role play in a long time. But
Yeah,
I'd like to get into
absolutely.
it.
That's an Australian one, if I remember correctly.
Any time that I can get into fucking vermin. Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know about you,
Speaking of,
but what?
my dog found a nest of baby bunnies,
Oh, great.
newborn, like don't have hair, don't have their eyes open, and he just carries them around.
In his mouth.
It doesn't kill them. I put them back. They seem to go back into the nest just fine. But
Have you seen the mom?
not lately.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I haven't seen the dad either, so these might be black. I don't know.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I didn't do that joke. But that's good. Good stuff. And by the way, yeah, the mom isn't going to smell you, so they probably,
She probably does, but she's not going to stop caring for the baby.
right.
I bet she smells my dog's fucking bad breath before she
Probably, yeah.
smells me.
That's a good point.
But yeah, just that fucking goofy fucker just carrying a baby rabbit.
fucking
My wife does
fantastic.
not care for that. I'm not a big fan of rabbits.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't like rabbits. It's that I know when you get too many rabbits, it will soon be followed by the shit that eats rabbits.
That's right.
And if you have pets and stuff, that's not good to have foxes and coyotes and hawks and owls. We got fucking owls in the neighborhood now.
Nice.
So if somebody's got a small dog,
It's
that could be a
fucked.
bad problem because
Yep.
owls are terrifying.
They are fucking awful.
Yeah.
Huge ass claws. They'll snatch your fucking your Pomeranian out from the fucking letting him outside, and here comes this fucking hawk or an owl just takes your Pomeranian
Yeah.
yip dog.
There were some people who I saw a video of some people who had raised a baby rabbit from birth and videotaped the whole thing and then let it go, and a hawk came and got it. Right as they let it go.
I saw that
I don't
video,
know
too.
if that was real or not, but I want to believe it is.
I do too. Next one comes in from Dan Jones. He wants to know overrated or underrated filling Easter eggs with explosives.
Why you got to limit it to Easter eggs? I mean,
I just fill all kinds of shit with explosives.
Yeah,
I think it's fantastic.
I mean,
But especially for little kids, yeah, it's way underrated.
just don't light them. I mean, let them figure it out.
Well, I mean,
The odds of you lighting the wick on those explosives and timing it to where the kid, that's when they're picking it up.
yeah, maybe it's plastic explosives, and you have the,
A remote detonator?
yeah.
Oh, plunger.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like the wires are going to give away the egg's location.
You
So
think
if you
so?
really want to hide it from them, I mean, that's.
Come on, Jeremy. We're talking about. We just said it. They just lay them out in the grass. You honestly think that they're
Yeah.
going to notice a wire out of one? Come on.
All right.
No.
Sure. But
Mask.
it's just enough to like blow a hand off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna make the next Captain Hook. That's what
Sure we are.
That's what we're gonna do. All right. Next one comes in from Josh Stibe. I believe it's Stabe or Stibe. I can't remember. He wants to know overrated or underrated. Spangler's bunnies, chicks, and eggs. By the way, this is a real thing.
Is it really?
Yes, Spangler's makes a bag, and Josh shared it, and there's a picture of it.
Okay.
And it is made by Spangler's, and it is legitimately just a bag of bunnies, chicks, and eggs.
Is there anything those folks can't do?
No,
Spangler's.
It's.
I want to say it just tastes better, but that's Spangler's. That's a local restaurant chain.
Yeah, and they are full of shit. So
It's not bad.
not great.
Half price burgers on Monday.
We
We get done early enough, we can go get some.
No, I'm good.
All right.
I'm fine, Jeremy. I
Fair
don't.
enough.
I don't want none of
Fair
that.
enough.
I don't got time for that.
Don't have time to save money, Scotty?
No, that's Menards. That's where you save money.
Oh, it's big money.
Big money. Yeah.
How about ours?
Yeah, Menards. But yeah, I'd say it's underrated because you know what? Jeremy really loves chicks, bunnies, and circus peanuts. By Spanglers.
sure
as long as
do.
they're Spanglers.
I don't know. Is it kind of one of those things? You remember when they made like green ketchup
Yeah.
and it just didn't taste right, even
Right.
though it was the same? Like if you closed your eyes, there'd be no difference.
Right.
If it's not in the shape of a peanut, I don't know.
Yeah, the mix is off.
Yeah,
You know?
it doesn't hit my eye right.
Okay. All right.
I'm a traditional guy. I don't stray from the peanuts, man.
Nice. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is overrated or underrated. Now we get to move on to questions and preguntas. And yeah, guys, thank you guys for participating. We sincerely do appreciate it. We're going to get it off with Short Stack Good Night again.
That guy again.
Yeah, he had a good one. He wants to know, what is your favorite Easter memory, Jeremy?
I first want to know how he gets that name.
I don't know. He's not a very tall person.
No, I like to think that he eats pancakes before bedtime.
JP met him. He came up and saw JP at the bowling alley. And
Probably at bedtime.
Probably. Yeah, probably.
He was eating pancakes, I bet.
Probably. But yeah, he's just a short guy. Good.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
Well,
But yeah, he
what's
does.
with the good night.
I don't know.
All right.
Maybe he's a good, maybe he's a sir.
I believe there's
Short stack.
Okay. Well, I know that there's a chain of comedy clubs called Good Nights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. God, I don't know that I have a favorite Easter memory.
Definitely.
I mean, they
wasn't-
were all just Sunday.
Yeah, I know.
One of them you got a basket of candy on.
Yeah.
That was it. I don't know that I have a favorite. I do remember one that stands out the most. I recall it snowing one Easter.
Jesus.
God, I'm trying to think. That would have been like 1985, 86.
Yeah.
And that really pissed me off because I loved the pool growing up. Out in Cunningham, that's all there was to do was the pool. And the longer it snowed, the longer it was going to be till the fucking pool opened.
Right.
And that really pissed me off.
Oh, that sucks.
So that stands out. That's my least favorite Easter memory.
That's
I
good.
know it's not what he asked, but that's what he got. God damn it. And you'll fucking take it and you like it, Short Stack.
Yep. We lived, my dad lived on a country club golf course whenever I was young. And they had an Easter egg hunt one year, and I was there during the summer, and I won. I won the Easter egg hunt, and they gave me a big balloon with a fucking rabbit on the inside of it, and there was a
Live?
egg, no, stuffed. And I kept that stuffed rabbit forever. But the other thing is that there was an egg that I caught that was $100 in that same Easter egg hunt, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm rich."
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, $100 for like a fucking 5-year-old. It was it may have been like 6 or 7, but
Even still, and back then,
yeah,
when $100 would buy you a car.
yeah. Back in 1990, $100 buy you a car.
Well,
Some people.
500 will get you a Ranger.
Yeah. True. Next one comes in from Dan Jones. He wants to know, what is your... Oh, no, I'm sorry. I basically did the same thing over and over again. Let's see. What is one injury that you would not wish upon your worst enemy? First of all, there's not one.
Yeah,
There's not one.
nothing I would not wish on you, Scotty.
No, absolutely. I wouldn't expect you to not wish any injury on me. You would probably want me more than anything to get a kidney stone.
No, actually, the one I was saying, degloving.
Oh, yo. Yeah, that's
I
the
would want that
worst.
to happen to you, but I don't want to be there.
Yeah,
when it
no.
happens.
It's awful.
I've seen
that is
pictures
awful.
of the aftermath.
Dude, it's
and
not good.
No, for people who don't know what that is, that's when you are like wearing a ring or something on a finger, and something happens where you fall and you catch the ring on it, and it literally takes the meat of your finger off of the bone like you're taking off a glove.
Yeah, it's not good.
So sleep tight,
Yeah.
everybody.
It's not good.
Yeah.
That's some bad shit. I have heard like certain animals that sting you, like some of the most excruciating pain.
Little tiny scorpions.
Yep, those are bad. God dang, I can't think of the one that is by far the worst. I remember there's gosh dang, what is it called? It looks like a cricket, but it's a fucking crazy cricket. We called them dirt devils. I can't remember what they were called, what they actually were, but
Is it one of those Jerusalem crickets?
maybe. But we have them in Kansas.
Yeah, they're harmless.
Oh,
but
no.
they're fucking
No.
weird looking.
No, these are kind of weird looking. They kind of look like a mix between a cricket and a scorpion.
Yeah.
They're fucking weird looking. But yeah, they fucking bite you. It fucking
Well,
hurts.
yeah, but I mean, it's not like they're not venomous.
No, they just fucking hurt.
Which, as opposed to poisonous, since we're educational today.
Oh, yeah.
Poison is ingested. Venom is injected.
Right.
When people say I got bit by a poisonous spider, no, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
You got bit by a venomous spider,
Right.
and all spiders are venomous.
Yeah. All of them?
Yeah. Not necessarily harmful to you, but they all have a venom of some sort.
Daddy Longlegs has a...
Daddy Longlegs is not technically a spider.
Oh, what is he? A bug?
Bug. Yeah. It's an arachnid of some sort, but there's something that I don't remember what the specification is, but I guess they don't actually fall under the classification.
Oh.
But they are very unlikely to bite you.
Yeah. Well,
And I don't think it would hurt if they did, because they're just all legs.
Yeah, I know, Ken. But they don't have like teeth that are too short or fangs too short to be able to penetrate. Is bullshit.
I've always heard too soft, but yes, that is a myth.
That is a myth. Next one. Jordan Noakes wants to know, what is your favorite memory of each other outside of the show?
I don't know if we have any.
Yeah, we do.
Do we?
Yeah, we got a couple baseball games together.
Yeah.
That
That first Wind Surge game, like
awesome.
the weather was perfect.
Yeah.
I think they won.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe not. But just everything was good that night.
Yeah, it was. It was a lot of fun with hanging out with Jeremy. I love going and watching the guys that come on the show do stand-up comedy. I really do. I go and try to root for them and stuff like that. But
Actually, no, I'm going to say it was when we got that tour
of the stadium
while it was being built.
Yeah.
That was really cool to see the infrastructure and just how shit gets done.
Yeah, and that's God, that actually is kind of a really good one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We got to ride on that cool Polaris fucking four-wheeler that looked like it was going to get stuck at every turn and never did.
Oh man,
That thing was amazing.
You know what? I actually get to say that because there's literally only one fucking person that is still working for that team that came on and was a part of the inaugural season, and that's Tim.
Okay. Oh yeah.
The voice of the search. He's the only one who came from Louisiana and is still there.
Which I get because he's not part of management.
Yes.
I understand. I don't like what they did to the people that we know who work for there.
Yeah.
But I get it. When you invest that kind of money
Sure.
into a place, you want to bring in people you can trust. And, unfortunately,
it's not
our friend Bob kind of got
the
just
shaft.
shed into that.
But the other thing, though, that I just want to say, at least especially from talking to Bob so much, but there is so much turnaround throughout that entire industry. It's just crazy.
I think you kind of just have to plan on it. But what I really enjoyed about Bob was while he's not from here, he made himself a Wichitan.
Yeah, he did.
He really immersed himself in the community.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really cool. Probably more than I ever have.
Yeah, he knew how to navigate downtown and in like Delano and shit like that better than I could, and I've lived here practically my whole life. So, anyways, that was a good one. Going and seeing the stadium get built, that was pretty, or like get the tour of it. That was fucking awesome.
It was
so cool. Let's see. Next one comes in from Jacob Pierce. He wants to know, what's the wrong way to explain Easter to your children? Give them the Jesus was crucified and we now have like eggs because of the color of the cross, chocolate eggs, and rabbits running around Jesus's feet as he died.
Yeah.
So and then rabbits were outside of the tomb whenever he rose from the dead, and that's why we have rabbits and chocolate eggs. That's why.
Well, I like to tell kids that Jesus was crucified by the Easter Bunny.
That's fucking fantastic. I love it.
And then celebrated what he had done with chocolate.
Eggs.
Eggs, yes.
Molded chocolate eggs. I like it. Fantastic.
Eggs that he had stolen from a chicken.
Perfect. That's great. And lastly, Courtney wants to know, or do your best impression of each other.
Okay, go ahead. You start.
I can't do an impression of Jeremy Joseph because I'm not funny. But
damn right.
I know. But let me just say this. I would give hundreds of dollars in certain situations from some of the stories that he has said over the many years we've been doing the show. But the one that I wish so badly that I would have been at would be the one wherever you and Derek went and you were checking into the fucking hotel and you asked that lady if he had a Nordic track in the gym. But yeah, I can't. The
secret to that is just to keep a straight face.
I know.
Just act like you just asked something normal.
Just fantastic.
Especially at that time when I was just so fat and bloated
and
clearly didn't work out, let alone on a cross-country ski simulator.
Oh, it's fucking fantastic. But yeah, as far as an impression of Jeremy, I don't do woodworking, so I have no idea. No. But give me a nail and a hammer and I'd do it. But what's your best impression of me?
Damn Scotty! Scooter me fuck that.
Sounds like me.
Yep.
That's perfect.
Boom.
Perfect.
Oh, I should have gotten into character first.
Yeah, that's all right.
That's all right.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was questions and preguntas for this week. Thank you all of you guys who participated in Monday, Friday. You look every Friday. I will put out a post. That's what I do. And if we like it, we'll put it on the show. Thank you to all of you. But as we always like to do, now we get to move on to a very popular part of every single episode. This is this week's Laughing on the Sidelines draft. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is this week's Laughing on the Sidelines draft. And while we are doing a draft during the, Easter holiday season, he is risen. He is risen indeed. We are going to do...
Sure.
Hey, shut up. We are going to do the worst places to hide Easter eggs for children, which I really like. By the way, I did win last week's draft. We did the comedy legends, stand-up comedian legends. So the comedians who have already died.
Oh, okay.
I kicked the shit out of the other two guys.
Right.
Yeah. Eric Zayas and Frankie Miracle did not know what was going to fucking hit them. But
okay.
I won.
I guess I don't... I know who Frankie Miracle is. I've judged him in the Wichita's Funniest Person contest. Yeah. I don't know Eric Zayas a lot.
Yeah, that's okay.
At all.
There are two Hispanics.
No thanks.
Yep. Nope. Steve immediately called ICE when he found out they were going to be on the show.
Oh, let's build that wall.
Yeah. But yeah, so...
What breed of Hispanics are they?
Mexicans.
They're both actually from Mexico?
Yeah, they're both Mexicans.
Okay.
But yeah, awesome guys.
And I
Love
call
having
them
on.
breeds.
Breeds.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. What kind of breed of Asian is your wife?
Chinese, just like all of them. Right from Japan.
No, she's Hapanai.
What?
I don't know. I took the J off.
Sure. Okay.
Because, I pronounced it like
Sure.
the Mexicans pronounce the J.
It's all just a bunch of unco anyway.
Yeah, that's right. That's great. But yeah, this week is going to be the draft of the worst places to hide Easter eggs for your children. So I am going to go first because Jeremy always wins every draft. And I am going to pick the top drawer of the nightstand.
Oh. Sure. Oh.
Your mother's nightstand, if
Oh,
you want to be
okay.
really specific.
All right.
So that is going to be my first pick because they are not just going to find an egg. Well, they might find an egg, actually.
Oh, sure.
They might. That's my first pick. What about you, Jeremy?
My pants?
Damn it, that was one of mine. My pants. That's your wearing.
Yes.
Okay.
I only have one pair.
Well, okay. Yeah, that's good. That's fine.
Because I don't wear them most of the time.
Yeah, no, I get it. I totally get it. I gotta take off my inside of my underwear. I'm gonna put the garbage disposal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, this is in your house, by the way, or
In or around.
in or around your house. So I'm gonna put the garbage disposal. All right, Jeremy, what you got?
Box of rat poison?
Yeah. Oh, okay. How old are these kids that were hiding these eggs? Oh, they're old enough to where they think Easter egg hunts are still fun.
Sure.
Okay, I like it. And by the way,
Yeah, they're not like 17-year-olds.
yeah, yeah. You notice how he put rat poison and not venom. Catch it?
Yes.
See,
It's not injected. I have a different syringe for that because I will just catch rats and inject
Just
them.
fucking inject them.
But it's not big enough to put an egg in.
I know this is totally off topic, but is it true that if rats or mice eat Coca-Cola, they will internally explode because they get gassy and they don't have the ability to fart like Derek does?
That I don't know.
Okay. I've
I
heard
think we
that
all
myth.
have that ability. Derek can't burp though,
That's right. Derek can't burp. He can just fart.
which
That's
is
right.
weird. Because, dude, one of these days we'll have to do that Sprite challenge.
That's Sprite challenge with him.
I'm a no with me because I don't do it on this show because it's rude. But, dude, I got some staying power.
No kidding.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right. Deal. I've heard that. I didn't know if it was true or not.
I really don't know.
Okay.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
They're more into Pepsi anyhow.
Gotcha. Okay, that's fine.
Most rodents are choice of a new generation.
Gotcha. All right. So box of rat poison. I'm gonna put my next place is gonna be on the roof.
Okay. Took one of mine.
Yep, that was one. Let a little 5 or 6 year old get up on the roof.
Especially on the roof of the shed, because you're just always get off the fucking shed. Get off the goddamn shed. Right back on the fucking shed.
100%. All right, Jeremy, what you got?
Trigger guard of my rifle.
Damn, I had it next to guns. Son of a gun.
I want to put it right in the trigger guard. Like balance it in there.
Oh man. Teaching, have you heard Steve talk about teaching the Iraqis trigger discipline?
No.
It doesn't exist. They just pull off a round.
They're not speaking the same language.
Well, it doesn't matter. You just know, hey, bud, no, don't put your finger there.
Oh, that. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, no, quit it. And then he had one that I guess just fired off a fucking round of a PKM, which is a belt-fed machine gun.
And have you ever been around when somebody had an AD?
Oh, yeah.
And everybody knows it.
Uh-huh.
And I had that shotgun go off in the house, but it wasn't because of the trigger. But Jesus, you feel like the loneliest person in the world. Even when I did that, my son was right next to me and I was still sitting there going, that didn't really happen. And God, anybody who does that has just got to feel like the biggest ass.
Oh
when
yeah,
they fire one
it
in the
wasn't
ground, yeah.
me. It wasn't me that did
Right.
it. You know, it was somebody else. But yeah, this thing
And you
isn't
will-
loaded, and sure enough, now there's a hole in the ceiling.
If you had any respect for that person, it will never come back to the same level. Just because that one time they fucked up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, and he's one of my favorite people in the world, and I haven't seen him in many, many years. But the same guy who did the accidental discharge of a firearm into the ceiling while two people were in the next room fucking.
Oh,
Like it went through the kitchen into the bedroom and went through the ceiling.
I hope they finished.
Yeah, well, no, they came out kind of freaked out. This was back when I was like maybe 20 years old, 21, something like that. Same guy accidentally did the same thing, only to his leg. He now only has one leg.
Oh, God.
Whoops. But anyway.
It's like Buff Bagwell.
Oh, what?
Buff Bagwell was in a horrific car wreck several years ago, and they tried to save his leg, and it never could heal right, and it just constantly kept getting affected. And now he's on this show that I've been watching, DDP. It's on Tubi called Change or Die, where he gets a bunch of people to his house and tries to. A lot of them are just grossly overweight, but they also got Buff Bagwell and Butterbean.
Oh, wow.
And Butterbean's rough shape, dude.
I believe it.
He's smaller than he used to be, but dude, just like he like waddles everywhere, side to side. His back and hips have like fused together and shit.
Oh yeah, I've
He's in
heard
real bad
about
shape.
heard about Butterbean. Okay, so right next to the trigger guard. I'm gonna go with anywhere near JP. JP comes over, so don't hide the eggs anywhere near JP.
Because they will go in his ass. I think somebody asked how many Easter eggs.
It was one.
So
and
far,
I almost got it.
so far, all of them. We haven't found a
We
limit.
haven't seen any. But I love it when Jeremy. That was another good one-liner of Jeremy, and that was the elasticity of somebody's asshole is unbelievable.
That was actually a Patton Oswalt joke.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
You know, the human rectum is nightmarishly elastic.
That's so good, but it's true. All right, what's your next one?
In my collection of Hustlers,
Oh, damn it!
I got a, vintage
Yeah.
Hustler magazine. God, do they still make Hustler? Do they make any porno magazines
I don't
anymore?
think so.
Who's
Maybe-
fucking reading
Maybe Playboy. I don't know.
My wife subscribes to all these magazines because they will send her something like your subscription is up. They're like Better Homes and Gardens and all these different like cooking and design magazines and shit. And they're like, you can renew your subscription for just $60 a year. And she's like, no. So then they send her something that's like, well, how about for $2.03? And she's like, no, we'll pay you to take this fucking magazine. So like every other day, there's another fucking magazine that comes in the mail. And I think we may be the only people still getting print
believe it.
magazines.
But also, like, my stepdad is even fucking retarded. We play fantasy football with this guy, right? Every single year, he doesn't go and print off like a fucking up-to-date, rankings for all of the football players. No, that motherfucker brings in a magazine that he's had for 2.5, 3 fucking weeks, and he gets in there and just opens up the magazine and goes from there. It's like, dude, you have at your fingertips up to date information,
all of the information, that you could ever want to know. I was hoping you were going to say it's several years old.
Oh no,
I'll take Terrell Owens.
No, but he does it every fucking year, and I'm just like, Mark, what are you fucking doing, dude? Print it offline.
It's tradition.
I know it is traditional, but whatever. All right. My last pick is going to be inside of the oven.
Okay.
You can fit a child in there, and I don't know. Final Fantasy 15 might come out, and that kid might be roasted. So that's my last pick. Jeremy, what is your last pick?
Inside an old refrigerator.
Damn it. That was going to be the other way I was going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because one
I was
that has
going to say bottom of the garbage, but you took garbage disposal.
Yeah.
I'd like to just see him dig through the garbage, though.
The refrigerators that me and Jeremy are talking about are the ones that had the latch.
Oh, yeah.
That you could.
For no real reason.
And I believe there are so many stories I've heard of kids going in there playing hide and seek, hiding in there and freeze to death. Like, it happens more often
Well, they
than
more
not.
suffocate.
Or suffocate, yeah.
That's Anthony Jeselnik.
That's
talked
right.
about that.
Yeah, he did talk about that.
When look on the bright side. He was playing hide and seek. And how many kids get to die a winner?
That's right. Yeah. God, I love Jeselnik because he is so dark. His humor, I mean. He's very
I
white.
don't think so.
Well, the other one I had as honorable mention was lawnmower, like underneath the lawnmower.
Okay.
No, I was thinking about that one. Yeah, of course.
All right.
You had to get really quick to
Yeah.
get that egg. But other than that, I didn't really have a bottom
my
of the pool.
chop saw.
Yeah. I'm not super wealthy, so I was like Derek is. So if he got a pool, like the bottom of the pool, like had like a weight holding it down.
Got a fucking third car garage, son
Yeah,
of a bitch.
It's true, I do, and I haven't even fucking used it.
God, that infuriates me.
Both Derek and myself have 3-car garages.
Yes.
You don't.
And you are not shop guys.
No, I'm not.
I so badly want to shop.
I know, but that's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is this week's Laughing on the Sidelines draft, and go and vote at facebook.com/laughing on the sidelines or X, which is LOT sidelines. And I promise I will put this one on this week.
And contrary to what you've heard, even if you don't vote, you can actually still complain.
That's true. But it's really tough because whenever I post everything, now this week I will be able to because I'm off Wednesday, Thursday, so I'll be able to put everything else up there.
Okay.
But if I'm working 12-hour days, and it's everything for me to just...
Tough shit, dude.
Yeah, I know.
That's on you.
It is on me.
100%. Get off your ass.
I know, but
Put in the work.
ladies and gentlemen, now we get to my favorite part of every single episode. This is this week's Laughing on the Sidelines shitty situation of the week. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is this week's Laughing on the Sidelines shitty situation of the week, brought to you by Fanger Bang Beer. And ladies and gentlemen, Lego.
That's right. That is goddamn right.
I love it.
So there is a 40-mile long, approximately 40 mile. They gave it in kilometers. I converted it.
Yeah.
40-mile long, very narrow stretch of road in Bolivia that goes from just outside the capital of La Paz to the town of Coroico. And it goes through the mountains in the Yungas region of Bolivia. And it is known as the Camino de la Muerta, or the Death Road.
Nice.
And the reason for that is because basically every traffic accident that happens there is fatal. The reason for that is because it is built into the side of a mountain that is on a cliff that is about 14,000 feet in the air. And it is a very narrow fucking road. So if you fuck up at all, you're going over several miles down, and there's just no coming back from that. There are many, dozens of people die on this road. It's like one of the highest, as far as the percentage of people that travel on it compared to the number of people that die, it's astronomical compared to everywhere else in the world. Now, you would think, why doesn't the government get a better, safer way to do that? And,
Population control.
well, there's that. And it's, maybe we send them to Mexicans back to Bolivia.
Yeah.
You know, the ones you had on.
Yeah, sure.
That would be very complicated, very expensive. And when you think of countries that are just flush with cash, Bolivia probably doesn't make the list. And they just really don't seem to give a fuck. Probably one of the best examples of this, however, was on July 24th, 1983, when a bus carrying over 100 passengers on it just lost control and went right over the side. I don't have a story behind it or what happened or anything because it's so far down they don't do any investigations. They don't even know how many people exactly were on this bus. If you ask the government of Bolivia or the bus company themselves, they're like over 100, which I don't know if you know how many numbers are over 100, but it's most of them. Actually, that goes fucking real high. And so, and their whole thing is like, what are you going to do about it? Well, what are you going to do? That's basically their attitude towards it. And if I know anything about Bolivia, which I've seen movies, that bus also contains several crates of live chickens. and there's no way they survive. They're semi-flightless, not all the way flightless, but there's no way they could stay up enough to not die in that wreck as well. And now your child can recreate the magic of that moment using nothing but a little imagination and Legos. Legos, shit happens.
What's the animal that whenever it reaches terminal velocity, the resistance of just the wind passing by its fur, it'll probably hit the ground and survive? Isn't it a squirrel?
Well, there's like flying squirrels because they can glide.
No, it's not a flying one. It's like a regular fucking everyday
I've
squirrel.
seen squirrels fall out of trees and be okay.
Be perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's a squirrel.
But I don't think, not many animals other than maybe birds get up high enough to reach terminal velocity.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, that's,
you know what? Scientific experiment. Let's go grab a squirrel and take it up on a plane, drop it out of a plane, and see if,
You're afraid to fly.
I hate flying, yes.
Yeah. So,
absolutely
no, we
terrified.
can't.
Yeah.
We'll get a Bolivian-made plane.
Okay, fine. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this week's Laughing on the Sideline shitty situation is actually in relation to the two things we were talking about earlier, which is, would you rather be on Artemis or go and visit Chernobyl? Which a lot of people think, like, that sounds like a really good time on both. No, it's not.
There's a part of me that would like to do both.
Yeah, like there is.
For a minute.
There is. I know my answer, and it's super fucking easy. And Jeremy hinted at it just a second ago. I fucking hate to fly. I am terrified of flying. And if there's anything out there that I'm more terrified, it's being in outer fucking space. Fuck that shit.
Yes.
There is no coming home for you. You think the chances of you surviving a plane crash or being in a bus that falls off of a cliff in Bolivia? There is a fucking 0% chance if something goes wrong in space, you're gonna die. Like, fuck that shit.
Yes.
I'll take cancer 20 years from now for too much radiation. I 100% would go to Pripyat. I would definitely go to Pripyat. Go to the reactor 4 in Chernobyl. Nah, I don't know. That's creepy. And you guys have to understand, there's a fucking sarcophagus over it now. They made a temporary one initially, and they just filled that fucker with concrete.
Well, that's the sarcophagus, and then there's
another one, and that's the permanent
the
one.
largest mobile structure in the world because it's on like train tracks.
It's on tracks, and they built it far enough away because of the exposure of radiation, and figured out, okay, we're gonna slide this son of a bitch whenever we get it finished over it, and call it good. Yeah, dude, that's a creepy fucking thing, but you can keep me out of a fucking plane and out of fucking outer space. Fuck that shit. Like, literally, an asteroid. Armageddon, the movie, scares the shit out of me. I don't, no. So, yeah, I would
pick the least accurate fucking space movie ever fucking made.
Hey, man.
Ever fucking made.
They did the same thing. They used the moon's gravity to slingshot them around the moon.
Yeah.
And shoot them onto an asteroid. You know.
Sure.
That's
That's what they did.
That's what they did.
In a space shuttle that wouldn't get you to the moon.
Right.
But
that's fine.
That's what they did.
That's what they did. And they put a big ass fucking, deep core drill.
Yes.
Contraption on there.
I know I have talked about this before, but just the concept of a rocket launch. The first astronauts, they're like, we want you to get in this capsule that sits on top of this container of highly explosive shit. And they're like, do you mean a bomb? We hope not. Now, this next part's going to come as a shock because we're going to light the bottom of it on fire. And we're going to send you faster than any human being has ever gone in what is essentially a phone booth, only not as well built. Because we have to make it really light. And here's the thing about going into space. Once you get through that, then you get to the dangerous part.
Yeah.
Because everything in space is actively trying to kill you.
Yes.
Space is the antithesis of life. There is no air, there is no shelter, there is no food, there is no water. And I do not want to go on one because shortly, like on the second day, they had what would be my fucking nightmare happen on Artemis. The toilet broke.
I didn't hear about this.
There is a capsule that it's bigger than this table, but much smaller. It would fit in this room. And there are 4 people in there, and there's no partitions anywhere. So you have to shit in front of other people. Now, they intentionally give you food that doesn't produce a lot of shit, but it's a 10-day mission. There's no way you're not shitting at some point.
I don't know, man. You can hold it in.
The Apollo guys really had it bad because they had to shit into a bag.
Yeah.
And the thing about shitting in space is you take for granted here that gravity pulls shit away from your ass. They had to build or make a little sleeve for your finger to pull it out of your ass. There's a rubber seal, and then there's like this blue packet of live bacteria that you put in there that disintegrates it all, but then you seal the bag up. But on Apollo 10, a turd got out. And there's very famous footage or audio of them going, uh-oh, who did it? Who did it? They had to catch it in a napkin. And God. That particular lunar lander, which that was the dry run before Apollo 11, is still in heliocentric orbit somewhere out in space. And they're pretty sure they know. There's a chance they could go get it, and that turd might still be in there.
Flying around.
That would be one of the great relics of the ancient space program. But so yeah, I'll deal with radiation all day long. My knees hurt after sitting for a 2-hour movie. 10 fucking days.
Yeah, dude.
Now, granted, what you don't think about in 0G is it's 3-dimensional. You're not limited to the floor.
Yeah.
So, but with 4 fucking people.
Yeah.
God
in
damn.
a small space.
Yes.
Claustrophobic.
Doing
not for
the
you.
most high pressure job you've ever done in your life.
Oh God. Yeah. And like
the whole world's watching.
And weightlessness would probably like kind of wear off after a little bit. Like it wouldn't be as cool. Like it's like, and the only thing I can imagine was like you've heard of people that ended up drowning because they get so far underneath the water that they don't know which direction is up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because you're negative buoyancy.
This is one of those situations to where it's like there is no up.
Right.
You don't have a motion sickness must be a thing. It has to be a thing on a space like
it
craft
is
of some kind.
I mean, they intentionally give them food that is non-nausea form. Steak and eggs is what they eat for breakfast.
Oh, okay. Well, that's awesome.
High in protein, your body digests it, doesn't produce a lot of poop.
Makes sense.
But no, it's it would. I know there's people who are on the International Space Station for long durations of time. They get so used to being in 0G that when they come back, they
can't walk.
Well, their legs are gone, but they'll put the pin out and oh shit. They forget that you can't just hang shit up there.
Yeah, no shit.
So, yeah, it does take some getting used to when they get back. Plus, when you're in there for real long duration, your immune system needs gravity to find its way in your body.
Oh,
they're very
shit.
sterile
I
environments.
Didn't think about that.
So you have to be quarantined before you go up to make sure you're not taking anything up there, and quarantined when you get back because your immune system is gone.
Yeah, that's a good
You have
point.
to build it back up. So, yeah, there's a lot of shit to going into space.
Yeah.
These guys for 10 days probably aren't going to get that. But still, you better make sure you really like those fuckers.
They gotta be just good at your job. Just be good at your fucking job. Just be good at your fucking job.
God damn it. Do the checklist.
No shit.
There's a woman up there.
Yeah.
No thanks.
There's a black guy up there.
He wants to talk politics.
That's awesome. No, I think it'd be fun. If I knew if I could guarantee myself coming back from Artemis or go to Chernobyl, I'm still fucking going to Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Every time.
Imagine camping, but you can't leave the tent.
Yeah, I'm out, dude. I'm so terrified. That is something I just don't want to experience. Like, people want to jump out of a plane and like have a parachute and shit like that, like go skydiving, and I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking do that.
That plane will get you down on its own.
That's right. I just don't. I know.
I have no desire to do
and
that.
I know people are gonna be out there like, Sky's a fucking puss. You're right. I don't give a shit. I'm keeping myself. I'm dying on land.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Anyway, man, it was a lot of fun.
Was it?
Yeah, I thought it was a lot of fun, especially.
tell.
Well, I had a lot of fun talking to you, especially. I think it's kind of cool. Like, we kind of have like a similar interest in Chernobyl. I did not know that.
I just science and history.
Science
are
and
my
history
big
is-
things, and that
yeah.
combines
Two things,
two.
yeah,
Yeah.
two things that you like.
I remember when it happened.
I was not alive.
I was 9 years old. Of course, I couldn't grasp the spectrum of what was happening, but I remember just seeing the footage because you only had, well, I guess we had cable back then. We had like 12 channels,
Yeah.
but every one of them was showing the footage from it once they finally made it public.
Yep, 1986 is when it happened. I was
Yeah.
born in 87, and it was Russia at the time. Technically, it was USSR.
It was Ukraine, but
Yeah,
Soviet
but
Union.
it was Soviet Union, so it was USSR.
Right. Russia was its own country.
Russia, yep, yeah, I know, but like it was still the USSR, and they didn't want to tell anybody.
No.
They wanted to keep it under wraps because they
Soviet-style
fucked
communism,
up.
especially,
Jesus.
is we know that this is so much better for people that we can't have them questioning it. Otherwise, they might come to the conclusion that this sucks.
Exactly.
We can't have them finding out how bad we suck.
Yeah.
Because we're so good for them.
That's right.
And
Like food.
so they intentionally covered up what was a known flaw in the RBMK style reactors.
Yeah, communism.
Yeah, because they couldn't have it get up. Even to other nuclear engineers, they
Yeah.
couldn't. That information was redacted because they had already started building them and they couldn't go back on it.
Yeah.
So we're just going to take our chances.
Wrapping up the episode, communism is bad. Nuclear power is the most efficient and cheapest and best way to get energy.
Build
And-
that wall.
Build that fucking wall and keep Mexicans off the show. Right?
That's the show, yes.
That's right.
I don't build the wall around your house.
Okay. I kind of did.
Okay, good.
There's
Good.
yeah.
I hope you learned from last week.
I did.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for tuning into another very fun and excellent episode. Thank you so much, Mr. Jeremy Joseph, the 1984 Kingman County T-Ball Defensive Player of the Year. Oops, I'm sorry. I meant to give you a round of applause there.
That's weird that you have to push a button to get the audience to.
Well, I've got to poke them. I'm not pushing
okay.
a
Is that
button.
what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm poking them to
Is
let
it
them know when
like
they.
on Facebook when you used to poke somebody?
Yeah,
okay.
that's exactly
Same
that.
shit.
Yeah, but guys, thank you very much. I sincerely do appreciate every single one of you. And as we always like to say, if you like us, do us a favor and tell your friends. If you don't like us,
Well, we hope you have to listen to an estrogen-ridden Scotty talk about his fucking feelings.
if you don't like us, tell your enemies. And until next time, guys,
For that not-so-fresh feeling.
until next time, keep laughing, assholes. We will see you guys later. Take care.